I'm going to write a letter.
Well, welcome back. If you are a fan of late night TV, you know our next guest, host Craig Ferguson, seen here on KDka TV at 12:30 in the morning. He does a show in Los Angeles, but today he is on the road. As a matter of fact, he took the red eye this morning from L.A. to Cleveland, and then he drove to Pittsburgh. And you're a pretty fast driver, I understand, huh?
I made it in 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
I would say that's pretty fast.
No, it's all right. It's fine. I would have got a ticket, but they couldn't catch me. No, it was terrific. And once you cross the state line, and see you soon, copper. No, it was fun. You know what though? I flew in. The reason I flew into Cleveland is because the plane, the red eye that flies in from LA to Pittsburgh, tiny little plane, only room for one person.
Well, what about first class? You can stretch out there, can't you?
I can't afford first class.
I thought you were a big star.
No,
I'm sorry.
Please, I'm on in the middle of the night at CBS. You're the big star, right? So I had to get a seat that was wide enough to
accommodate your body.
Yeah. And then I drove all the way here from Cleveland in a convertible, and I picked up a drifter.
I can tell by the hair.
Me,
I can tell.
Yeah. See that? Look, I picked up a drifter who's on at the Improv
was
tonight.
That Frank? Did you
Frank Caliendo, yeah. I picked him up at the side of the road. I thought it was Robin Williams, but it wasn't. Do you know when Frank was on my show? I like Frank Caliendo. I'm going to go and see his show tonight, actually.
We're going to go over, great. Okay.
Well, I'm doing the Greenberg Palace.
Okay.
Then when I get finished, I'll go and see Frank's late show. Because he was on my show. He's very, very funny. And we had dueling Sean Connerys. Because I do Sean Connery and he does Sean Connery. But it's the only one that I only do Sean Connery and Michael Caine. That's it. But he does all the other ones.
All right.
But I can do Sean Connery and Michael Caine.
Let me do it.
Well, do what? I'm doing Sean Connery now. Sean Connery's a very kind of steadily worsening speech impediment. And Michael Caine is sort of a lot more precise. Like that. You see? Lovely. Well done, dear.
What?
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, moving right along, let's talk about why
you're the toughest audience I've ever had in my damn life. What's the matter with you? I flew in on a red eye to be here.
Okay, everybody laugh. Come on, laugh, people.
No, not them. You.
I'm laughing here.
No, really? Okay.
Isn't that showing?
Not really, no. I'm not feeling the love from you.
I love you.
Are you quite grumpy?
No.
It's all that working in the morning. You should just think I'll lie in and then maybe get some... You know what I always fancied, actually? An afternoon show. Where you do the cooking segments.
You like that one?
I do, yeah. I fancy that.
Why? Do you cook? Do you cook though?
No. Someone else would come out and cook, and I would stand and and taste it. That's what you do.
Okay.
When you do the cooking segments. Do you ever do cooking segments on this?
Yes, we do.
Really?
Yes.
Do you cook?
I taste.
Well,
I get it. I'm finally getting it. Tell us about the show tonight. What are you going to do tonight?
I don't know. I
don't.
No, I don't. I mean, I have a rough idea. I'll talk about how I ended up here, but I don't know. It changes from night to night because I get very bored if I try and do the same thing
with yourself
every night. Yeah.
That's bad when you get bored with yourself.
Yes, that's very
Am I getting
bad.
better now?
No,
Am I happier now?
No, I don't know. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell your face?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm telling you.
No. I am. You know what? I think for years I wasted a lot of money on drugs because I've just stayed up overnight. I haven't had any drugs, but I feel really strange and weird anyway.
And high?
Yeah, very.
What kind of drugs?
Well, none. I didn't have any.
Before.
Before. Oh, well,
No.
Yeah. Caffeine. Candy, meat.
Meat. Okay, anything. Okay, on a serious note, though, we're going to talk about Britney Spears. A lot of comedians were making jokes and making fun of her when she went through a little problem and shaved her head. You didn't make jokes about that.
Well, no, I didn't. I kind of the night that she was shaving her head and stuff. I just thought, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. This woman is obviously in a terrible mess, and I didn't feel very comfortable doing it. I wasn't saying no one else should do it. And I'm not saying that people can make jokes about what they want to make jokes about. This is America. They absolutely should. But I didn't feel comfortable doing it, so I just said that by way of an explanation. And it got a lot more attention than I planned it should get. I mean, I didn't plan it for any other reason other than that. I just wanted to kind of be true to myself,
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the other reporters this morning was telling me how you dedicated a whole show one night to your father.
Yeah. The night after my father died, I did. We had a wake for him on the show, which was I kind of the only way to deal with it for me. I mean, you know, my father was dead, so I couldn't go on and go, hey, how about, you know, airline peanuts? It didn't feel like it. I wasn't really in the mood to do that. So I just tried to kind of, you know, talk about my dad. So that's what I did.
Were there funny stories you were telling about your dad?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I can't really remember it that well, funnily enough. But, yeah, well, I told some stories about my dad and talked about him. The way we do in my culture when somebody dies, you get very sad and very happy at the same time. You tell stories about them. It's how you kind of mark the passing, I guess. Yeah.
Well, don't move. Sit right there.
Okay.
Okay. We're coming right back in. Don't you move. We're coming right back in. I'm going to be happy. Okay? I come back. I told my face.
I'm going to regulate. I better not.
Okay. We are back with our fireside chat with Craig Ferguson. Give me my pen back.
I was just looking at it. I wasn't
you may try to take it with you.
I was not trying to take it with me. I was just looking at your pen. It's very nice.
Do you like it?
I do, actually, yeah. Do you like these pens that you get all the different colours and you can write with them?
No.
You don't?
No.
Too much fun.
I have to make choices here.
Yeah, I know.
I would never get anything done.
I know. It's nice.
Now tell us, how did you get your job? Okay. Am I getting better now? My face knows that I'm happy?
How did I get my job? Well, I don't know, really. I
think you were sleeping in the car.
Sleeping in the car?
That's what I heard.
Oh, well, I did, I suppose. Yeah, I slept in the car the night I got the job. I was actually in Vancouver working on something else. And I do a lot of road tripping, it seems.
You like to drive, I see.
I do like to drive. It gives me time to think, and you can get out and see stuff. But I was in Vancouver the night I got the job at the Late Late Show. I had to drive back very quickly. And there was a snowstorm in Oregon as I was driving past, so I had to sleep in my car that night. But it was okay. It was a perfectly nice car.
Now, what do you like about your job, hosting the Late Late Show?
I think that, the good thing about it is that, if you screw it up, which I do often, you can always come back the next night and do it again. And I like doing that.
That's what I keep telling my boss, but nah.
Yeah. It's kind of a platform to do what I like. They're very lenient with me, CBS. They're very good. They just let me do what I want, basically.
What you want, really? That's a pretty good job.
It is a pretty good job. Between that and David Letterman, who owns the production company, owns the show that I do, that kind of, they frame it in such a way that I can kind of really do whatever I want, which I'm very fond of that. And within reason, I can't do sweary things.
All right. One of your greatest fans just walked in, Jim Loke. Told me all about you this morning. That's right. We'll meet him a little bit later. Okay, well, you can see Craig Ferguson tonight at the Palace Theater in Greensburg. His show starts at 8 o'clock tonight. For tickets, call the box office at 724-836-8000 or go to kdka.com. We have a link to the Palace Theater website for you on our Pittsburgh Today Live page. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Very funny guy.
Lovely
Thank you
to
so
meet
much.
you. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
All right.